Boracay, home to beautiful beaches, plenty of resorts, top nightlife, and of course that sunset. Expect one beautiful island, lots of white sandy beaches, crystal blue waters, and a great atmosphere. The best way to get to Boracay from most places in the Philippines is flying. However, Boracay itself has no airport. Therefore, you need to fly into nearby Caticlan and get a boat over to the island itself. And when you get to Caticlan, you'll head to one of the smallest arrival terminals in the world. Seriously, this place is tiny, and the departures terminal on the other side of the runway isn't that much bigger. Right then, so I finally made it to my hotel in Boracay after an epic journey from the plane. So yeah, basically just so you're aware that when you do land in Caticlan, you then got to get to the hotel, which isn't straightforward. So you need to first of all get a transfer from the airport to the port, then you get a boat over to Boracay itself, then from Boracay's port you then get a transfer up to your hotel. There's two ways you can do this, and you can get one kind of already arranged with your hotel. So if you're doing that, great, and just make sure that it's kind of confirmed so that they're going to be waiting for you. Otherwise you then need to pay for one, which is what we did, and it costs us about 1,600 peso, which is about £25 roughly. The best way to describe either journey is basically organised chaos. I mean, it gets you here, so it's not a bad thing, but it's quite hectic in parts, it's quite crazy, there's a lot of people. So just be worried that when you do get here, you've then got a journey to get to your hotel itself, and it's not the most straightforward, and it can be a little bit tiring and a little bit stressful, so just be aware of that too. But anyway, so far Boracay itself looks really good. What I've seen of it so far anyway. The hotel is amazing, I'll show you a bit more of that in a second. But yeah, just make sure that the journey, when you get here off the plane, may be a little bit crazy and a little bit chaotic. Boracay has loads of hotels to choose from plush 5-star hotels to backpacker hostels. It's got something for all tastes and budgets. I was staying at the very nice Fairways and Bluewater, and check out the room. The hotel have bars, restaurants, a gym, its own golf course, and even a private beach. The best thing about the room was, of course, direct access to the pool. The first stop in Boracay after settling into my hotel was White Sand Beach, the picture-perfect icon of the island and main focal point for visitors. Stretching for 3.5 kilometers on the west coast of the island with shallow waters and fine sand, it's the perfect place to relax in the sun. Adjacent to the beach are lots of bars, restaurants, and plenty of shops too, and a popular place for visitors to hang out. You can get pretty much anything a visitor could want here, from souvenirs to cocktails. I found a nice spot which made a great halo halo, the popular Filipino dessert. And on a hot day, this is just what you need. Now, Boracay is famous for its nightlife too, and when the sun goes down, this place really does come alive. From my experience, Boracay isn't a party island up to the same level of, say, the Spanish island of Ibiza, but you can certainly have a great time here. Seriously, this place has lots of bars and clubs, all with a great vibe. You are sure to have an amazing night. When I was here, I had a top night with a hangover to match the next day. After my late night partying, I needed some fresh air to get over my hangover, so I went to check out the famous Kuhos Keyhole, which was right next to where I was staying. To be fair, it was nice, but nothing special. It was also hard to get anywhere near the place due to so many people trying to get the perfect Instagram picture. With a hangover, it wasn't for me, so I wanted to check out what makes Boracay so special: its beaches. Luckily for me, my hotel had its own private beach, so I grabbed my trunks and started there. Illigan is a beautiful spot and a good example of the absolutely beautiful coastline of Boracay. Afterwards I went to check out another beach on the island, Puka Beach on the north shore. Puka is nowhere near as commercialised as White Beach and is much less crowded. The sand isn't as fine as White Beach due to the shells here on the shore, and the water here is deeper too with much stronger currents, but the beach itself is certainly worth a visit. And if you're jumping on a boat trip when you're in Boracay, the chances are you'll come here too, as it's a popular spot for day trippers. Boracay to me is a great place just to chill out and relax. Its beaches are incredible and there's just something about them. Each has its own traits but all equally beautiful. My time in Boracay was coming to an end, but there was one thing I needed to experience before I left: the notorious sunset on White Beach. Now, I've been to a few sunsets in my time in many places across the world, but I have to admit this one was special. I can't quite put my finger on it, but there's something about watching the sunset on White Beach. It seems the whole of the island comes here to watch the sunset, and that certainly adds to the atmosphere. So if you are on Boracay, then definitely come down and check out the sunset. It is beautiful, it's stunning, and it's a great atmosphere too. Everybody comes down to the beach to watch it. It's really cool, really good. Definitely come down here. If you're heading to the Philippines, I'd say to definitely check out Boracay. Yes, it's a resort and has many visitors, but it does have some beautiful scenery and it's a great place to chill out and relax. Next time I'm in the Philippines, I'll be sure to be back. Anyway, that's it from me. I hope you liked my video on Boracay. If so, please give me a like and a subscribe would be amazing too. Anyway, thanks for watching and I'll see you soon.